right before you came in, we were talking about how it would be possible, but not probable, to have anybody above Russell Wilson in the MVP discussion. Key made a very compelling case for Aaron Rodgers. You want to make a compelling case for someone else.
Well, I said it last week that I would put Josh Allen at the top of the list. You're not going to get a huge argument out of me for Russell Wilson, but when I look at Josh Allen and I go, okay, who's doing as much or more for their football team than anybody? It's Josh Allen. And then go to yesterday's game. They take the huge lead, all right, and then the bogus PI happens or the bogus interception happens. But then that, and Key, you know this, like that fourth quarter drive comes and they get 3rd and 22 and they convert it because of him. And then they get 3rd and 25 and they convert it because of him. And if that was Aaron or if that was Russell or Tom or Drew, we would be making a much bigger deal about that drive and those two conversions. And they win the game because of Josh Allen. And this has kind of become a story of his career. But this year right now, you can make the case that this is as complete a football team as there is in the NFL. They're as well coached a football team, maybe outside of New England, as there is in the NFL. And now they've got a quarterback that teams are looking at and going, dude, if they get into the fourth quarter, this kid's good enough to go win the game for them because it's happening so consistently. So he's become a dual threat. And I'd put him at the MVP, at the top of the list for MVP.
Yeah, he's not at the top of the list of the MVP. Right now, there's two names. Right now, today, there's Aaron Rodgers and there's Russell Wilson. That's so far in front of even Aaron Rodgers because of the momentum that Russell comes into the season with, as far as people talking about he should be the MVP. Before the season even started, he was at the top of the list. And by being at the top of the list and holding his own,
right.
I mean, he's 14 touchdowns in 3 games. Obviously, that breaks Patrick Mahomes' record. Patrick Mahomes did it with 13. So when you look at what he's doing from an offensive standpoint, it's kind of unique. He doesn't really have any major – I mean, Lockett's a good receiver. DK Metcalf is a young, good receiver, deep ball guy. Greg Olsen is long in the tooth at the tight end spot. So he's not like playing – with Stephon Diggs, for instance.
Mm-hmm,
he doesn't have
fair.
a Stephon Diggs on his team. He doesn't have a Devontae Adams when healthy on his team. So you look at it and you go, it shifted from a defensive-oriented team over the last year and a half or so to a kind of pass-happy Russell Wilson, we're going to lean on you transformation. With that being said, he's off to a pretty good start. And it's hard to take that momentum away from nothing. Josh Allen is playing fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but I don't think as far as MVP goes.
You don't even think it's close?
No, it's not.
Come on.
No, it's not. Their defense is a whole lot better than Seattle's defense.
Correct.
Whole lot better.
Right.
And so when you look at that, he is doing some good stuff, but it's not close. It's just not.
I mean, he's got 13. How many touchdowns has he?
He was struggling at times against the Rams yesterday too.
When?
When I tweeted. Well, I don't know what the heck I tweeted. I tweeted, hey, maybe you were right. And then I had to go back late in that third quarter. I'm like,
no, the third quarter, they had that bogus interception where the guy for Buffalo comes down with the football, and then all of a sudden they give the Rams the interception. Other than that, the Rams would just own the football in the third quarter. Josh wasn't necessarily struggling, but then he gets the ball in the fourth quarter, and he did that against Aaron Donald, like the best pass rusher in the NFL. Yes, Russell was amazing yesterday, but Dallas's defense stinks. And so a lot of that has to do with Russell playing against a really bad defense. The Rams defense is really good. It's the best second half defense in the NFL, and he goes and wins that game with Aaron Donald bearing down on him. And so again, if you want to put Russell at the one position, I'm not going to sit here and make this a massive argument, but there's no way you can tell me that this is not a close MVP race through three weeks between Russell Wilson, Josh Allen. If you want to put Aaron in, I'm great. But it is close. Absolutely.
Well, it's only 3 games, so.
Sure, but that's all we got to go off of.
But this is what we do, right? 3 games in. Who's the MVP? All of a sudden, you look up and Lamar tonight goes nuts on Kansas City.
Same with Patrick.
Yeah, same with Patrick.
So those are opportunities for 3-0 teams, whether it's Baltimore to get there tonight, Kansas City to get there tonight, Seattle's there, Green Bay's there, Buffalo is there. So all the quarterbacks. Chicago's there, amazingly.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.